Asvika, I lost my network.
Yeah, Pursa, me too.
What is this network? Network is nothing but an interconnection of all the devices to share data or to share the resources basically.
Hey friends, why can't we discuss more about network?
Yes, Pasha. Now let's get deeper into the networks, how network is established.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheikh Kader Pasha from the Department of IoT, pursuing my third year of engineering from ACEG Engineering College. Today we will be going to discuss about Ethernet cables. Ethernet cables are the network cables that are used to connect our devices like monitors, routers, etc. to a network through which we can have access to the internet. There are three types of Ethernet cables. They are coaxial Ethernet cables, twisted fiber Ethernet cables, and optical fiber Ethernet cables. Cat5 and Cat6 are referred for higher speed network. Well, both are referred for higher speed network, yet there are some quite differences between Cat5 and Cat6 cables. Cat6 cables are terminated at the same end with the same head, that is Rj45 or Jack45. When Cat5 was firstly introduced, it was limited up to 100 megabits per second. However, with the advent of Cat5e in 2001, the Cat5 cable was put aside as Cat5e can support up to 2.5 gigabits per second and 1 gigabit when pushed further. Cat6 has a separate spleen that separates the four wires that runs through the cable and eliminating the crosstalk problem. And it can also support up to 5.10 gigabits per second.
I am Sahitya, pursuing my engineering third year from CSC branch from ACE Engineering College. Today, I am going to talk about optical fiber cable. What is this optical fiber cable? A person who is sitting at another country can just send a message and you receive it immediately. What is the role of this optical fiber? There are different components in an optical fiber which make this process possible. It has a core surrounded by a cladding, and again it is protected with the another layer. It has a glass fixed inside, due to which it has the internal reflection taking place, out of which we get a message transmitted to one place to another. Here you can see a real optical fiber cable, and these are the components which are inside, because here you can't see it with your naked eye as they are thinner than your hair particle. This is a glass surrounded here which takes inside an internal reflection, due to which the message is transmitted as I have mentioned. These particles play a very important role in this optical fiber. It also consists of liquid which makes it to transmit flexibly. It can be transmitted at the range of any meters. And here is a media converter, and these are the different ports of a media converter. Here it is used for the transmission of data, as this is used for sending and this is used for receiving. And this is the Ethernet port which is present here. This 6 lights should always blink. If one fails, then there would be a problem of receiving the data. And here is an optical fiber cable, and you can look at the wires which are inside. These are really thin, and some are you can't even see with your optical eye. This glass which is shown is used for the internal reflection through which the data is transmitted. And this optical fiber cable is connected here with the process called splicing. This is done through the experienced people, because this process involves heating and melding of things, and this is a permanent process. Once connected, it cannot be removed. This optical fiber cable is so widely used that if you keep on joining all the fiber cables, it can surround the earth approximately 30 times. So this is the way that we are using data transmission nowadays. Thank you.
And my name is M. Pujita. I am from 3rd IoT. Today we are going to discuss about switch. Switch is a networking hardware that connects devices on a computer network by using packet switching to receive data and forward data to the destination device. These are two switches. This switch is 10 by 100 switch, and this is gigabyte switch. Gigabyte switch extends up to 1000 Mbps. This switch contains 24 ports. We can use 24 LAN cables of systems to this switch. There are two types of switches, manageable and unmanageable. Manageable means If any Trojan occurs in a port, that particular port will be blocked up. In unmanageable switch, if any Trojan occur in particular port, entire communication will be collapsed. Switches uses unicast, multicast and broadcast communication.
My name is Vasika. I am from third year IoT of ACEG Engineering College. Today we are discussing about routers. What are routers? A router is a networking device of the third layer of OSI model, that is networking layer. It has the responsibility of receiving, analyzing and forwarding data packets from the connected computer networks. There are many different types of routers. Some of them are wireless and wired. First we'll talk about wireless router. A wireless router is a device which we have the networking device such as Wi-Fi. This is a D-Link Wi-Fi router. In this we can connect our laptops, mobiles and various such devices. Next we have a wired router. The wired router is a completely safe and secure router which is connected to a LAN Ethernet port, and this LAN Ethernet port is connected to a modem or a switch, and from there the routes are passed to the computers or our normal networking devices.
Everyone, I am Nishita Lakshmi from CSCB third year. Today I am here to explain you about the gateway connections. A gateway is a piece of hardware or software that is used in telecommunication purpose. The data is shared between one network to another network. Now I will show you the physical connections of gateway of our college. This is our college gateway. We have two gateway connections, cloud core router and router board, and this is the internet service provider cable. This is the input service provider cable and this is output service provider cable, and from this the cables share to switch, the main switch of the college. From this main switch, the net is shared with these cables to various blocks in our college, like Innovation Center, Incubation Center, Girls Hostel, Boys Hostel, A block, B block and so on. And this is how our network is shared through one block to other block. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Charan of third year CSE section A. Now I am explaining about crimping. So first of all we need to know about crimp. Crimp into a small folds or edges. So what is meant by crimping? Crimping is a common method we use to connect the edge terminals of the cables. Example Cat5, Cat6. These are the cables we use to connect. Crimping tool which we used for the crimping. So these are the tools we used for crimping. Cat5 wire and this is the Cat6 wire. In these tools we are crimping now. So first we need to strip the wire by using the crimping tool. We need to divide the wires carefully. So like this we need to divide the wires. After that we need to arrange the wires in a order that we have color code of this. Like this we need to strip the wires. So we have a color code. Using that color code we need to arrange the wires properly. So here we can see orange, white, and then we should arrange orange color, and then we should arrange white, green. So we can see white, green color here. The next color is blue. And the next color is white, blue. And next color is green. And next color is white chocolate. And the next color is chocolate color. If we miss this order, after we testing the wires, the lights will not be blinked. So we need to arrange the color code properly. So as I mentioned before, the color code of Cat5 and Cat6 are same. So again we need to cut the wires in an order like this. This is the Rj45 connector. Using this Rj45 connector, we can connect the two ends of the wires. So the white orange should be left for the Rj45 connector. Like this we should keep the Rj45 connector. So we need to put like this we need to strip the Rj45 connector. After that we need should keep in this and we should connect like this. So this is the crimping process we need to do. After the process we should connect the both ends of the shrimp into the tester like this. Using this test process we will know whether we have done correctly or not. So this is the main process regarding in the crimping. So we should on this. So we can see the blinking of the light here. The green light is blinking here. So it concludes that we have connected the wire properly. So this is the crimping process.
But now you may have understood what network is and how the establishment of all the networks takes place. Thanks to ACEG Engineering College.